the new God of redemption, the new gods of redemption, the new God of redemption, the new goddess of redemption, the new goddesses of redemption, the new goddess of redemption, the old God of redemption, the old gods of redemption, the old God of redemption, the old goddess of redemption, the old goddesses of redemption, the old goddess of redemption, the greater God of redemption, the greater gods of redemption, the greater God of redemption, the greater goddess of redemption, the greater goddesses of redemption, the greater goddess of redemption, the lesser God of redemption, the lesser gods of redemption, the lesser God of redemption, the lesser goddess of redemption, the lesser goddesses of redemption, the lesser goddess of redemption, the higher God of redemption, the higher gods of redemption, the higher God of redemption, the higher goddess of redemption, the higher goddesses of redemption, the higher goddess of redemption, the lower God of redemption, the lower gods of redemption, the lower God of redemption, the lower goddess of redemption, the lower goddesses of redemption, the lower goddess of redemption, the greater spirit of redemption, the greater spirits of redemption, the greater spirit of redemption, the lesser spirit of redemption, the lesser spirits of redemption, the lesser spirit of redemption, the higher spirit of redemption, the higher spirits of redemption, the higher spirit of redemption, the lower spirit of redemption, the lower spirits of redemption, the lower spirit of redemption, the major God of redemption, the major gods of redemption, the major God of redemption, the major goddess of redemption, the major goddesses of redemption, the major goddess of redemption, the minor God of redemption, the minor gods of redemption, the minor God of redemption, the minor goddess of redemption, the minor goddesses of redemption, the minor goddess of redemption, the superior God of redemption, the superior gods of redemption, the superior God of redemption, the superior goddess of redemption, the superior goddesses of redemption, the superior goddess of redemption, the inferior God of redemption, the inferior gods of redemption, the inferior God of redemption, the inferior goddess of redemption, the inferior goddesses of redemption, the inferior goddess of redemption, the ancestor God of redemption, the ancestor gods of redemption, the ancestor God of redemption, the ancestor goddess of redemption, the ancestor goddesses of redemption, the ancestor goddess of redemption, the ascendant God of redemption, the ascendant gods of redemption, the ascendant God of redemption, the ascendant goddess of redemption, the ascendant goddesses of redemption, the ascendant goddess of redemption, the descendant God of redemption, the descendant gods of redemption, the descendant God of redemption, the descendant goddess of redemption, the descendant goddesses of redemption, the descendant goddess of redemption, the transcendent God of redemption, the transcendent gods of redemption, the transcendent God of redemption, the transcendent goddess of redemption, the transcendent goddesses of redemption, the transcendent goddess of redemption, the past God of redemption, the past gods of redemption, the past God of redemption, the past goddess of redemption, the past goddesses of redemption, the past goddess of redemption, the present God of redemption, the present gods of redemption, the present God of redemption, the present goddess of redemption, the present goddesses of redemption, the present goddess of redemption, the future God of redemption, the future gods of redemption, the future God of redemption, the future goddess of redemption, the future goddesses of redemption, the future goddess of redemption, the authentic God of redemption, the authentic gods of redemption, the authentic God of redemption, the authentic goddess of redemption, the authentic goddesses of redemption, the authentic goddess of redemption, the synthetic God of redemption, the synthetic gods of redemption, the synthetic God of redemption, the synthetic goddess of redemption, the synthetic goddesses of redemption, the synthetic goddess of redemption, the progressive God of redemption, the progressive gods of redemption, the progressive God of redemption, the progressive goddess of redemption, the progressive goddesses of redemption, the progressive goddess of redemption, the regressive God of redemption, the regressive gods of redemption, the regressive God of redemption, the regressive goddess of redemption, the regressive goddesses of redemption, the regressive goddess of redemption, the ordinary god of redemption, the ordinary gods of redemption, the ordinary god of redemption, the ordinary goddess of redemption, the ordinary goddesses of redemption, the ordinary goddess of redemption, the extraordinary god of redemption, the extraordinary gods of redemption, the extraordinary god of redemption, the extraordinary goddess of redemption, the extraordinary goddesses of redemption, the extraordinary goddess of redemption, the static god of redemption, the static gods of redemption, the static god of redemption, the static goddess of redemption, the static goddesses of redemption, the static goddess of redemption, the dynamic god of redemption, the dynamic gods of redemption, the dynamic god of redemption, the dynamic goddess of redemption, the dynamic goddesses of redemption, the dynamic goddess of redemption, the land god of redemption, the land gods of redemption, the land god of redemption, the land goddess of redemption, the land goddesses of redemption, the land goddess of redemption, the sea god of redemption, the sea gods of redemption, the sea god of redemption, the sea goddess of redemption, the sea goddesses of redemption, the sea goddess of redemption, the sky god of redemption, the sky gods of redemption, the sky god of redemption, the sky goddess of redemption, the sky goddesses of redemption, the sky goddess of redemption, the god of redemption, the gods of redemption, the god of redemption, the goddess of redemption, the goddesses of redemption, the goddess of redemption, the half god of redemption, the half gods of redemption, the half god of redemption, the half goddess of redemption, the half goddesses of redemption, the half goddess of redemption, the vessel of redemption, the vessels of redemption, the vessel of redemption, the name of redemption, the names of redemption, the name of redemption, the person of redemption, the persons of redemption, the person of redemption, the persona of redemption, the personas of redemption, the persona of redemption, the personage of redemption, the personages of redemption, the personage of redemption, the personality of redemption, the personalities of redemption, the personality of redemption, the personification of redemption, the personifications of redemption, the personification of redemption, the image of redemption, the images of redemption, the image of redemption, the imagination of redemption, the imaginations of redemption, the imagination of redemption, the belief of redemption, the beliefs of redemption, the belief of redemption, the thought of redemption, the thoughts of redemption, the thought of redemption, the word of redemption, the words of redemption, the word of redemption, the action of redemption, the actions of redemption, the action of redemption, the reaction of redemption, the reactions of redemption, the reaction of redemption, the feeling of redemption, the feelings of redemption, the feeling of redemption, the situation of redemption, the situations of redemption, the situation of redemption, the circumstance of redemption, the circumstances of redemption, the circumstance of redemption, the environment of redemption, the environments of redemption, the environment of redemption, the relationship of redemption, the relationships of redemption, the relationship of redemption, the number of redemption, the numbers of redemption, the number of redemption, the formula of redemption, the formulas of redemption, the formula of redemption, the equation of redemption, the equations of redemption, the equation of redemption, the theory of redemption, the theories of redemption, the theory of redemption, the symbol of redemption, the symbols of redemption, the symbol of redemption, the color of redemption, the colors of redemption, the color of redemption, the thing of redemption, the things of redemption, the thing of redemption, the way of redemption, the ways of redemption, the way of redemption, the place of redemption, the places of redemption, the place of redemption, the time of redemption, the times of redemption, the time of redemption, the event of redemption, the events of redemption, the event of redemption, the result of redemption, the results of redemption, the result of redemption, the crown of redemption, the crowns of redemption, the crown of redemption, the throne of redemption, the thrones of redemption, the throne of redemption, the redemption king, the redemption kings, the redemption kingdom, the redemption kingdoms, the redemption king's subject, the redemption king's subjects, the redemption king's dominion, the redemption king's dominions, the kingdom of redemption, the kingdoms of redemption, the kingdom of redemption, the redemption queen, the redemption queens, the redemption queendom, the redemption queendoms, the redemption queen's subject, the redemption queen's subjects, the redemption queen's dominion, the redemption queen's dominions, the queendom of redemption, the queendoms of redemption, the queendom of redemption, the redemption prince, the redemption princes, the redemption princedom, the redemption princedoms, the redemption prince's subject, the redemption prince's subjects, the redemption prince's dominion, the redemption prince's dominions, the princedom of redemption, the princedoms of redemption, the princedom of redemption, the redemption princess, the redemption princesses, the redemption princessdom, the redemption princessdoms, the redemption princess's subject, the redemption princess's subjects, the redemption princess's dominion, the redemption princess's dominions, the princessdom of redemption, the princessdoms of redemption, the princessdom of redemption, the Lord of redemption, the lords of redemption, the Lord of redemption, the Lordess of redemption, the Lordesses of redemption, the Lordess of redemption, the priest of redemption, the priests of redemption, the priest of redemption, the priestess of redemption, the priestesses of redemption, the priestess of redemption, the ritual of redemption, the rituals of redemption, the ritual of redemption, the shrine of redemption, the shrines of redemption, the shrine of redemption, the temple of redemption, the temples of redemption, the temple of redemption, the leader of redemption, the leaders of redemption, the leader of redemption, the follower of redemption, the followers of redemption, the follower of redemption, the natural substance of redemption, the natural substances of redemption, the natural substance of redemption, the supernatural substance of redemption, the supernatural substances of redemption, the supernatural substance of redemption, the temporal substance of redemption, the temporal substances of redemption, the temporal substance of redemption, the spiritual substance of redemption, the spiritual substances of redemption, the spiritual substance of redemption, the natural form of redemption, the natural forms of redemption, the natural form of redemption, the supernatural form of redemption, the supernatural forms of redemption, the supernatural form of redemption, the temporal form of redemption, the temporal forms of redemption, the temporal form of redemption, the spiritual form of redemption, the spiritual forms of redemption, the spiritual form of redemption, the age of redemption, the ages of redemption, the age of redemption, the era of redemption, the heiress of redemption, the era of redemption, the awakener of redemption, the awakeners of redemption, the awakener of redemption, the awakening of redemption, the awakenings of redemption, the awakening of redemption, the realm of redemption, the realms of redemption, the realm of redemption, the dimension of redemption, the dimensions of redemption, the dimension of redemption, the zone of redemption, the zones of redemption, the zone of redemption, the frequency of redemption, the frequencies of redemption, the frequency of redemption, the century of redemption, the centuries of redemption, the century of redemption, the millennium of redemption, the millenniums of redemption, the millennium of redemption, the purpose of redemption, the purposes of redemption, the purpose of redemption, the meaning of redemption, the meanings of redemption, the meaning of redemption, the culture of redemption, the cultures of redemption, the culture of redemption, the demonstrator of redemption, the demonstrators of redemption, the demonstrator of redemption, the demonstration of redemption, the demonstrations of redemption, the demonstration of redemption, the manifester of redemption, the manifestors of redemption, the manifester of redemption, the manifestation of redemption, the manifestations of redemption, the manifestation of redemption, the presence of redemption, the presences of redemption, the presence of redemption, the glow of redemption, the glows of redemption, the glow of redemption, the goal of redemption, the goals of redemption, the goal of redemption, the plan of redemption, the plans of redemption, the plan of redemption, the book of redemption, the books of redemption, the book of redemption, the philosopher of redemption, the philosophers of redemption, the philosopher of redemption, the philosophy of redemption, the philosophies of redemption, the philosophy of redemption, the releaser of redemption, the releasers of redemption, the releaser of redemption, the release of redemption, the releases of redemption, the release of redemption, the variable of redemption, the variables of redemption, the variable of redemption, the cause of redemption, the causes of redemption, the cause of redemption, the effect of redemption, the effects of redemption, the effect of redemption, the journey of redemption, the journeys of redemption, the journey of redemption, the emergence of redemption, the emergences of redemption, the emergence of redemption, the source of redemption, the sources of redemption, the source of redemption, the originator of redemption, the originators of redemption, the originator of redemption, the origin of redemption, the origins of redemption, the origin of redemption, the forefather of redemption, the forefathers of redemption, the forefather of redemption, the foremother of redemption, the foremothers of redemption, the foremother of redemption, the ancestor of redemption, the ancestors of redemption, the ancestor of redemption, the descendant of redemption, the descendants of redemption, the descendant of redemption, the lineage of redemption, the lineages of redemption, the lineage of redemption, the heritage of redemption, the heritages of redemption, the heritage of redemption, the heir of redemption, the heirs of redemption, the heir of redemption, the co-heir of redemption, the co-heirs of redemption, the co-heir of redemption, the joint heir of redemption, the joint heirs of redemption, the joint heir of redemption, the dynasty of redemption, the dynasties of redemption, the dynasty of redemption, the force of redemption, the forces of redemption, the force of redemption, the law of redemption, the laws of redemption, the law of redemption, the pact of redemption, the pacts of redemption, the pact of redemption, the game of redemption, the games of redemption, the game of redemption, the mask of redemption, the masks of redemption, the mask of redemption, the armor of redemption, the armors of redemption, the armor of redemption, the sword of redemption, the swords of redemption, the sword of redemption, the shield of redemption, the shields of redemption, the shield of redemption, the force shield of redemption, the force shields of redemption, the force shield of redemption, the armored force shield of redemption, the armored force shields of redemption, the armored force shield of redemption, the champion of redemption, the champions of redemption, the champion of redemption, the guardian of redemption, the guardians of redemption, the guardian of redemption, the defender of redemption, the defenders of redemption, the defender of redemption, the protector of redemption, the protectors of redemption, the protector of redemption, the chant of redemption, the chants of redemption, the chant of redemption, the shape of redemption, the shapes of redemption, the shape of redemption, the cube of redemption, the cubes of redemption, the cube of redemption, the cuboid of redemption, the cuboids of redemption, the cuboid of redemption, the sphere of redemption, the spheres of redemption, the sphere of redemption, the spheroid of redemption, the spheroids of redemption, the spheroid of redemption, the prism of redemption, the prisms of redemption, the prism of redemption, the pyramid of redemption, the pyramids of redemption, the pyramid of redemption, the cylinder of redemption, the cylinders of redemption, the cylinder of redemption, the cone of redemption, the cones of redemption, the cone of redemption, the triangle of redemption, the triangles of redemption, the triangle of redemption, the circle of redemption, the circles of redemption, the circle of redemption, the semicircle of redemption, the semicircles of redemption, the semicircle of redemption, the square of redemption, the squares of redemption, the square of redemption, the rectangle of redemption, the rectangles of redemption, the rectangle of redemption, the parallelogram of redemption, the parallelograms of redemption, the parallelogram of redemption, the rhombus of redemption, The rhombuses of redemption. The rhombus of redemption. The trapezoid of redemption. The trapezoids of redemption. The trapezoid of redemption. The polygon of redemption. The polygons of redemption. The polygon of redemption. The pentagon of redemption. The pentagons of redemption. The pentagon of redemption. The hexagon of redemption. The hexagons of redemption. The hexagon of redemption. The septagon of redemption. The septagons of redemption. The septagon of redemption. The octagon of redemption. The octagons of redemption. The octagon of redemption. The nonagon of redemption. The nonagons of redemption. The nonagon of redemption. The decagon of redemption. The decagons of redemption. The decagon of redemption. The evolution of redemption. The evolutions of redemption. The evolution of redemption. The revolution of redemption. The revolutions of redemption. The revolution of redemption. The elemental art of redemption. The elemental arts of redemption. The elemental art of redemption. The elemental science of redemption. The elemental sciences of redemption. The elemental science of redemption. The elemental principle of redemption. The elemental principles of redemption. The elemental principle of redemption. The elemental technology of redemption. The elemental technologies of redemption. The elemental technology of redemption. The low elemental art of redemption. The low elemental arts of redemption. The low elemental art of redemption. The low elemental science of redemption. The low elemental sciences of redemption. The low elemental science of redemption. The low elemental principle of redemption. The low elemental principles of redemption. The low elemental principle of redemption. The low elemental technology of redemption. The low elemental technologies of redemption. The low elemental technology of redemption. The high elemental art of redemption. The high elemental arts of redemption. The high elemental art of redemption. The high elemental science of redemption. The high elemental sciences of redemption. The high elemental science of redemption. The high elemental principle of redemption. The high elemental principles of redemption. The high elemental principle of redemption. The high elemental technology of redemption. The high elemental technologies of redemption. The high elemental technology of redemption. The agent of redemption. The agents of redemption. The agent of redemption. The agency of redemption. The agencies of redemption. The agency of redemption. The amplifier of redemption. The amplifiers of redemption. The amplifier of redemption. The amplification of redemption. The amplifications of redemption. The amplification of redemption. The enhancer of redemption. The enhancers of redemption. The enhancer of redemption. The enhancement of redemption. The enhancements of redemption. The enhancement of redemption. The magnifier of redemption. The magnifiers of redemption. The magnifier of redemption. The magnification of redemption. The magnifications of redemption. The magnification of redemption. The influencer of redemption. The influencers of redemption. The influencer of redemption. The influence of redemption. The influences of redemption. The influence of redemption. The emanator of redemption. The emanators of redemption. The emanator of redemption. The emanation of redemption. The emanations of redemption. The emanation of redemption. The converger of redemption. The convergers of redemption. The converger of redemption. The convergence of redemption. The convergences of redemption. The convergence of redemption. The aura of redemption. The auras of redemption. The aura of redemption. The impression of redemption. The impressions of redemption. The impression of redemption. The intelligence of redemption. The intelligences of redemption. The intelligence of redemption. The sophistication of redemption. The sophistications of redemption. The sophistication of redemption. The genius of redemption. The geniuses of redemption. The genius of redemption. The polymath of redemption. The polymaths of redemption. The polymath of redemption. The psychic of redemption. The psychics of redemption. The psychic of redemption. The knowledge of redemption. The knowledges of redemption. The knowledge of redemption. The understanding of redemption. The understandings of redemption. The understanding of redemption. The wisdom of redemption. The wisdoms of redemption. The wisdom of redemption. The secret of redemption. The secrets of redemption. The secret of redemption. The mystery of redemption. The mysteries of redemption. The mystery of redemption. The revelation of redemption. The revelations of redemption. The revelation of redemption. The tactic of redemption. The tactics of redemption. The tactic of redemption. The strategy of redemption. The strategies of redemption. The strategy of redemption. The strength of redemption. The strengths of redemption. The strength of redemption. The might of redemption. The mights of redemption. The might of redemption. The power of redemption. The powers of redemption. The power of redemption. The authority of redemption. The authorities of redemption. The authority of redemption. The dominion of redemption. The dominions of redemption. The dominion of redemption. The rhythm of redemption. The rhythms of redemption. The rhythm of redemption. The melody of redemption. The melodies of redemption. The melody of redemption. The music of redemption. The musics of redemption. The music of redemption. The lyric of redemption. The lyrics of redemption. The lyric of redemption. The song of redemption. The songs of redemption. The song of redemption. The dance of redemption. The dances of redemption. The dance of redemption. The spirit of redemption. The spirits of redemption. The spirit of redemption. The soul of redemption. The souls of redemption. The soul of redemption. The body of redemption. The bodies of redemption. The body of redemption. The mark of redemption. The marks of redemption. The mark of redemption. The promise of redemption. The promises of redemption. The promise of redemption. The visionary of redemption. The visionaries of redemption. The visionary of redemption. The vision of redemption. The visions of redemption. The vision of redemption. The picture of redemption. The pictures of redemption. The picture of redemption. The sound of redemption. The sounds of redemption. The sound of redemption. The dung of redemption. The dungs of redemption. The dung of redemption. The language of redemption. The languages of redemption. The language of redemption. The communication of redemption. The communications of redemption. The communication of redemption. The people of redemption. The peoples of redemption. The people of redemption. The society of redemption. The societies of redemption. The society of redemption. The fortress of redemption. The fortresses of redemption. The fortress of redemption. The government of redemption. The governments of redemption. The government of redemption. The city of redemption. The cities of redemption. The city of redemption. The nation of redemption. The nations of redemption. The nation of redemption. The civilization of redemption. The civilizations of redemption. The civilization of redemption. The world of redemption. The worlds of redemption. The world of redemption.